Namaste. I was just talking, but I don't think it was recording. So, namaste, everybody. This is praying to the ancestors. And basically, if you buy my healing artwork, you know that you're going to get the story behind it. But let me just tell you a little bit about this one before I change it. She's a woman who lost her mom at a very young age. She was a little girl. But she found that as she got older and older, she wanted to see her mom and hear her advice. And she needed her mom even more, not less. Nobody replaces your mom. Okay, nobody, unless you have a grandmother available. But she didn't. Her mom was killed when the mom was young herself. And she was very little too. And she just couldn't take it anymore, so she ran up to this toppest hill, the highest hill that she could climb to. And her father had told her that you could pray to the ancestors, you could pray to your spirit guides, you could pray to your angels. You could always do that, and that it's your responsibility to try to contact them. Don't wait for them to contact you, okay? And so what happened was, she ran up to this mountain. I'm recording! She ran up to the highest mountain that she could find. And she started praying to her mother, asking her mother to please talk to her, send her a sign. And she must have been there for probably half hour to an hour. And she started crying because she didn't feel anything. Okay? She said to her mother, I'm starting to lose the sound of your voice. I don't even know what you look like anymore because it's been so long, and I'm a young woman now, almost the age that you were when you died. And I don't think it's fair. Other people have their moms their whole life. And so she was saying this prayer, and she didn't feel anything. Except for maybe the birds in the background. This is what she heard. No, she didn't hear music. She heard birds. Okay, so what happened was she put her head down on the mountain to cry. And she's just crying, and she didn't feel like she had to take care of her tears because nobody was around. And she was like, my dad lied. My grandfather lied because I can't hear my mother's voice. I can't see my mother. I can't feel my mother. I can't feel anything. And so she was wondering why her dad would lie to her. And so she just cried and cried, and she cried for all the pain that she had been through. And she cried for her mother not having a full life. And she cried for everything that she could think of, because that's all she could do. And as she was laying there on this little hill overlooking the sunset, then she felt, all of a sudden, she felt a hand on her shoulder. And she got real scared at first because she was like, oh my gosh, somebody followed me up here and witnessed me crying so hard and being a baby. And then she thought, maybe it's somebody to kill me. But then all of a sudden she said, she got a beautiful, peaceful feeling that that hand was not a bad hand. Maybe it was her father. Maybe it was her friend. So she turned around slowly, and nobody was there. She felt the indent in her shoulder. So she kept touching her shoulder to see. Maybe it was an animal that like jumped on her for a second and jumped off. But she couldn't find anything. And then all of a sudden she looked over. She heard in her head, look at the sunset. Look over at the sunset. It is me. It is Mom. It's your mom. And it's not that she saw this face, but she visualized it in her mind. The last picture, the last of how her mom looked before she passed away, before she got killed. Okay, she had thick black hair. She looked a lot like her. And she just felt so peaceful. She said, I'm never going to leave this mountain. But her mom said, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to go back down the mountain. And you're going to have a beautiful life. And you're going to fall in love. And you're going to do all the things that you want to do. And you're going to be creative. And you're going to have friends. And you're going to have people in your life that are good to you. But you're going to also have people that are not so good. But you're going to have the time to figure out the difference. And you're going to learn the boundaries. And she said, but I want you to be with me. And her mom said, I am always with you, dear one. I am always in your heart and running through your blood. Namaste. Okay, I'm going to show you the next picture. This is called Praying to the Ancestors.
What were you going to order?
I'm taping. Okay. Okay. This is the next Native American one. And it's called Warrior 2's Warrior 2. Okay, sorry. I probably have different names written on the back of it, but I just don't want to take any time to change it. Okay, just absorb it for a second. It's maroon. Maroon is a form of red, so if you're having any trouble with your red root chakra. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the signs that she got was when she walked off the hill and went back down, is automatically she saw 2 feathers together, just like that, 2 feathers, and then she knew that her mom was with her because she wasn't just one feather in life. There was 2 feathers, and then she saw flowers that were coming out of the desert where flowers don't grow, and there was 2 of them, just 2 of them together, and she knew that was another sign from her mom. If you look for the signs, you will see the signs. And this is a cream color, beigeish pink, peach. Okay, sorry about that. Warriors 2. Okay, I don't like to always label my work as like this is a husband and a wife, or this is a brother and a sister. I believe it's more of a brother and sister. Okay, but it could be 2 friends. All right, that's how I felt about it when I was collaging it. No, I don't paint it, I collage. I find a picture that I resonate with, whether it's off the internet or in a book, and I collage it, and I ask the story psychically. And Warrior 2 is like they know that they have so many people. Kind of reminds me of the war that's going on now in the Ukraine. They have so much carnage. They have so much, things that were taken from them, but they're still willing to fight. Take a look at them. Right? And they stand together. They stand strong. Still willing to fight. She's not necessarily, this is Sapphire and Raven. And Sapphire, I don't know why I wasn't going to put her together with the Native American, the two Native American things that I have, paintings, collages. But she said, what about me when I was getting them? I was like, oh, I just have two. It's going to be a fast video. And she said, what about me? And I often do forget about her. So what does she represent? Okay, she gets along better with animals and birds, and her spirit guide is this raven that's right next to her. Okay, the color of the sapphire is so, it was like I blended two colors together. The inside of the canvas, it has that glitter that's also a turquoise sapphire. It's like a mixture of turquoise and sapphire. So if you're having any trouble with your throat chakra, expressing yourself, Sapphire and Raven is the one for you. She has a little bit of purple in her hair mixed with black, and she actually has black glitter because I like to make everything three-dimensional. She is very intuitive. She's a psychic, but she's a secret psychic. She doesn't like to tell anybody what's going to happen because she feels like it's not her business to do that. So she's growing into her gifts, but just uses them for herself. She's a very private person. She just talks to her animals and her birds. And that is Sapphire and Raven. And we're going to end this under 13 minutes. Namaste, everybody. If you are interested, if you are interested in anything, please email me at katrina8.kb@gmail.com. That's lowercase Katrina 8.lowercase k lowercase b for Katrina Brady @gmail.com. Okay, there's my PayPal information. But please email me first because I have somebody that bought two things, and that's my P.O. box in case you want to do it that way, which I prefer because PayPal takes $6 off any money, and then somebody sent me an extra $5 for shipping, and they took 63 cents or 82 cents off of that, and I was like, that's crazy. Plus they're holding the money for 22 days. So I'd rather you do it through my P.O. Box, Katrina Brady, P.O. Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas 76906. And the person that bought Spirit Guides and Metallica, could you please email me your address, your name, mailing address, and your name? Because every time I try to go to my PayPal account, I can't, it flicks off. So if you just can put it in my Gmail. Okay, thank you, everybody. Let me just bring you back to the last one. Sorry for the upside down.